It's weird having a show title that doesn't mean anything. Because people keep trying to derive meaning from it. During the Fringe, a guy came to the show. He said, I saw you on a mixed bill and I really wanted to come see your show. Just drop that in there. And he said, I couldn't remember the name of it, but I Googled Boob House. And yeah, he found the show. So it's kind of worrying, isn't it? I told my mum, I said, I'm calling my show this year Hot Titty Bungalow. And she said, oh, is it about your childhood? Turns out, growing up, my mum thinks we watched a show called Dick and Dom into Hot Titty Bungalow. The show's not about my childhood, thank God, no. The show's about making decisions and it's about choices. I'm not very good at making decisions. I either sort of like really overthink things unnecessarily, like kids, I want them, I don't want them, I want them, I don't want them. They hate me down the adoption office. Or like, I really don't think about decisions that I'm making. I make massive decisions without thinking about them at all. Like, I recently moved to Glasgow. Yeah, it's good. They're like, oh, we're not sure, we haven't seen the show yet, but let's cheer anyway. That's why I like it here, man. That's nice. I moved to Glasgow and it's a big decision and like, it's something I probably should have thought more about. No. The reason for that is I'm from the opposite end of the country, right? I'm from a place in Cornwall called Penzance. Nothing for that. Absolutely nothing. Do you know Penzance? Yeah, a lot of people know it for the Pirates of Penzance. Do you know that? Yeah, it was quite a while ago, though. But what people don't realise is there are still pirates in Penzance. There are, yeah. But instead of sort of like swashbuckling, charismatic guys with eye patches on boats, now they're just sort of like sad old men whose kids hate them with eye patches out the back of Weatherspoons. Yeah, at least I think that's where Dad drinks. I'm only joking, aren't I? Of course I am. I'm a female comedian. Obviously, I don't know my dad. That one hit a bit hard for some of you. I'm worried that, like, growing up so rurally has made me, like, quite an easily confused, sort of suggestible person, I was on a beach at home the other month and a woman shouted out from the back. She went, if anyone wants a sandwich, you're going to need to come over. So I went over to see what she had. And she was like, who are you? Turns out she just meant her family. And I didn't get a sandwich. We're just known for being like quite weird, I suppose. We're quite eccentric people down my way, and we are. And we were weird as kids even. Like, I remember the biggest rumour that went around in my school was that a boy in year 7 got a blowjob in the IT suite from a ghost. And no one was like, isn't that a bit weird? Everyone was really happy for him. Like, all the boys were high-fiving him in the corridor, like, sick, mate. You got Caspered. Oh, my God. That is so cool. I was confused, obviously, so I had to go up to him. I said, excuse me, if it was a ghost, how did you know it was a female ghost? And the kid went, because the ghost had massive tits, obviously. That's how I knew. I mean, you can laugh, but horrible way to find out your little brother's sexually active. Wasn't a good day for us as a family at all. And I love where I'm from, and I really like it, but I can't live there. I can't live there because we don't have anything. Like, we don't even know what things are. Like, we don't. I went into Sainsbury's in Penzance a few weeks ago, and I said to the woman in there, I said, excuse me, have you got any kombucha? And she went, no, but we do have something very similar. And then she handed me a bottle of Sambuca. And to be fair, my gut has been feeling a bit better since then. So, I guess she does know something. So I've moved to Glasgow, and of course all of my friends are like, Tamsyn, why are you moving to Glasgow? I was like, I don't know. I guess I just want to live somewhere where I'll finally feel tanned. That would be nice for me. And I love it up here, man. I absolutely love it. I do. I think it's brilliant. The other day I got called a sweet wee lassie. Come on, that rocks, isn't it? A sweet wee lassie, thank you. I'm a 25-year-old woman with a toe infection, who lies about her age. So I love being called a sweet wee lassie. That rocks. They've got good buses in Glasgow when they turn up. They're good because you can sit sideways on the bus up here. Sorry, that's amazing. Sideways on the bus. We don't have that where I'm from, you know. Side saddle like the Queen, you know. No seatbelt like Princess Diana. Oh, they like that one in Cardiff. I don't know what's wrong with you, man, you know. It's good. It is really good. But, you know, of course, the problem for me is like where I'm from is so beautiful that whenever I go anywhere else in the UK, if I move there, I have to lie to myself a bit about it being nice, you know. I have to sort of gaslight myself into thinking it's good. I had to do it in Glasgow, guys. I can't lie. Doing this material now in front of you is actually terrifying. But I'd be walking down the road like, oh, the streets must be so clean here. That's why everyone's lying down in them. And the people are really great. And there's some beautiful buildings on there. There's beautiful buildings up here. But, I mean, there are. And then there's also, like, quite a lot of rubble. And a lot of, like, dilapidated buildings I was noticing, right? And then I just kept seeing this sign everywhere. And the sign said, "People make Glasgow." And I guess my question is just, like, when is that happening? Because I think we need to sort the potholes out quite soon, you know. It is great, and you know, of course, everyone's like, why are you moving to Glasgow? And the truth is I moved here to be with my boyfriend. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, you haven't seen the show, but he is here, so like, you know, probably won't okay. I moved here to be with him, and you know, all of my friends were like, "Tamsyn, you're moving 600 miles to be with this guy. Why?" And the truth is because he's hot. I mean, fair play to him, Joe. He's moved to Glasgow hot, do you know what I mean? I mean, he's not moved to Aberdeen hot, obviously, because that person doesn't exist. Have we got anyone from Aberdeen? Thank you so much for sitting in the front row. That was a really nice thing that you did. You're actually very beautiful. I mean, it's well lit in here, but... Thank you for coming. Yeah, and I mean, it's hard, isn't it? I didn't realise I'd be moving to one of the darkest places on earth, because it gets really dark here. Do you not think? Like, what I'd imagine was sort of me and my boyfriend walking off hand in hand into the sunset. What I'd never imagined was that being at 2:36 p.m. You know? That hadn't occurred to me. And you know, it's a big thing to do for someone, isn't it? And before I went, my best friend Rachel at home, she sort of said to me, "Tamsyn, you've got to know, there's something a bit weird," she said, "about you and this guy." She said, "The problem is you look like each other." Thank you very much. She said, "He looks just like you. Does that not worry you?" I said, "No. It doesn't worry me that he looks like me. Of course it don't. What worries me is that he also looks like my brother, my uncle, and at times quite a lot like my grandma, to be honest with you. In fact, before my grandma died, I showed her a picture of me and him together, and even my grandma was like, she said, "Come on, you could be related, couldn't you?" She said, "Where in Scotland are his family from?" I said, "Oh, they're from Fife." And my grandma went, "We've got family in Fife." Yeah. And she said, "And I've been doing the family tree, haven't I? So why don't I go, I'll have a little look, and then I'll let you know what I find." Yeah. But then, sadly, of course, I killed her. I thought it was really strange that my grandma was trying to recruit new family members, because from what I could see, she didn't like the ones that she already had. My grandma was very clear about the fact that she wanted a career, right? She wouldn't have had a family at all, given the choice. Quite a cold vibe from your grandma, isn't it? Yeah. My grandma was very much the Taylor Swift of the family, you know? Well-loved, but shite. We got any Taylor Swift fans in? Please leave. If not in the front row, obviously, you have to stay. Yeah, my grandma was quite cold. She never told any of us she loved us. She never told me she loved me. Like, that's not good for your self-esteem, is it? You know? Like, dating is hard, but have you ever been fuckboyed by a pensioner? Like, it's not a nice vibe. Just tell me you love me. And she never could. And we never knew what career it was that she wanted. But what she made very clear was she didn't like me being a performer. She thought that was a terrible choice. I did a play once. Thank you. I'm very brave. And I got down to do my big speech. And there she was in the front row, asleep. And I said to her afterwards, I said, "Oh, did you have a nice nap?" And she went, "I don't know why I fell asleep. I wasn't even tired." Thank you, Grandma. My mum wasn't a big fan of my decision to move to Glasgow either, especially not for a boy. She thought that was awful, a terrible thing to do. And I kind of get that, to be honest, because I don't like my mum dating. I don't. And people get a bit weird when I say that. But the reason is my mum is in a wheelchair, and I am just convinced that she's going to meet a blue badge digger. Sorry, but they are out there, okay? There are serious perks to the blue badge, and there will men that will take advantage of that, okay? "Oh yeah, do you really like my mum, Derek, or are you just bad at parking?" You know? "Oh, he texted me, he said he wants to hang out." Yeah, I know where he wants to hang out, on the double yellow lines for 40 minutes, okay? I know what these men are about, and I don't want them going out with my mum, you know? My mum brought me and my brothers up on benefits in council housing where every decision was made for us. We never had to make any big decisions. Even to this day, my mum doesn't get to decide what wheelchair she has. It's just whatever they send her. And there's always something wrong with it. Of course there is. They sent her one once that beeped when it reversed. Sorry, that's okay on a 10-ton truck, but on a mobility scooter in Primark, that looks sarcastic, okay? Just let the woman back up in peace, you know what I mean? It's not fair, is it? My mum's genuine problem with her wheelchairs is she's too thin for them. All of them, yeah. And like, she absolutely loves it. Do you know what I mean? She loves it. And I think like it's unusual, isn't it, for someone to be too thin? Because of how bodies work, you know? And she's not too thin in a kind of like, "Oh, look at that lady, she's so thin." She's too thin in a like smug way, you know? where she's like, "Yeah, I barely can move my body. I guess I'm just naturally slim." You know, she loves it. Like, do you remember in the 80s when they used to sell sports cars by like draping naked women over them? That's what my mum thinks she is to the wheelchair community. That's what she thinks. And it's always under the guise that it's dangerous. It's too dangerous for me to be in this wheelchair and be this thin. Oh my God. Like, do you... She loves it. Have you ever been to a theme park with your one really thin friend? Does someone go, yeah? You go to the theme park with your one really thin friend, and you get on the roller coaster, and the thing comes down like that, and they start going like this, don't they? Oh no. It feels like I'm gonna fall out. I'm too thin. And you're just like, oh no. Hold on tight, bitch. And that's what it's like with my mum every single day. And, you know, of course, me and my brothers make jokes about my mum's disability. Of course we do. We've grown up with it. You know, I know what makes her laugh, right? It's okay when I do it. It's not okay when some random does it, you know. I was on a cycling route with my mum in Cornwall once. Neither of us were cycling, obviously. And a guy came up on his push bike like this. You weren't there, but that was bang on. And then this guy, he sees me and he sees my mum in a mobility scooter, and he turns around and he goes like this. Yeah, I could do one of them. Yeah. It's a fucking wheelchair, not a Lucozade Sport, mate. Have a word with yourself, you know. But my mum is so good in those situations. She always just brushes it off. She's like, oh, yeah, oh, look how thin I am. But I'm not, right? And she can feel me and I'm boiling with rage. I get so mad in these interactions and I'm like, I'm going to have to go over and say something. And she's like, don't say anything, Tamsyn. And I'm like, oh, come on. And she's like, it wouldn't be right for you to say anything, would it? And I'm like, why not? And she's like, you know why. So I just have to take a deep breath, you know, pull myself together. And eventually, when I'm ready, I just get off her lap. It's okay when I do it. I know what she likes. She likes a warm lap. I thought my friends might be a bit more supportive of my decision to move. They weren't. My friends in Penzance, they weren't. And that's because my friends at home, they're perpetually single. I mean, they still date, but they're not doing relationships. And that's because they're witches now. That's their thing. You know the ones I'm talking about, sort of tarot, crystals, Lucy and Yak dungarees. Substantial percentage of this audience, probably, now that I'm thinking about it. That's their thing. I think fair enough. I do find the modern witchcraft thing a bit confusing. You know, my friend Rachel's like, I identify as a witch. I'm like, that's absolutely fine. But then, like, why have you got a nectar card? You know? You've got to pick a lane, I'm afraid, you know. Whenever anything goes wrong, she's always fumigating the place with sage. That's her thing. I cannot tell you how many times I've bounded in there like, yes, we're having roast chicken. No, someone's broken up with Rachel again, you know. She's just sat there crying, wiping snot on her little cloak. I tried to be supportive of Rachel because Rach had a baby when we were in our really early 20s. And it changed our whole life forever, you know, and it was a really big decision at the time. And that's because she knew that the father wasn't going to be around, right? And the reason for that is she got pregnant to a travelling folk musician. If you get pregnant to a banjo player in your 20s, you will be a witch in your 30s. That's a solid pipeline. There's no getting around that, unfortunately. And the evening that she told this guy she was pregnant, that night they went upstairs to bed. And while she was sleeping, he climbed out of the skylight and ran away. Yeah. And we were all so confused because the door was unlocked. He could have just used the door, do you know what I mean? So now every time Rach goes on a bad day, I try my best to sort of build her up and I say, you know, come on, Rachel, like, you've got to raise the bar a bit, I'm afraid. You know, no more travelling folk musicians. You need to find someone a bit more suitable, you know. How about a stranger in Scotland who could be your cousin, you know? How about something like that? And the truth is, my boyfriend was a stranger, really. He was like, we met, and then we were long distance for 4 months. Has anyone done long distance? Yeah. Audibly, no, wouldn't do it. Nice, good to know your opinion. Who said yes? That's more helpful. Yeah? Yeah, was it you? How far was the distance?
4.
All right. I wasn't going to Google Maps it or anything. Like, do you want to say? Germany to here? Yeah, no, that's fair play. That is quite far, I guess. And how long did you do it for? A month? Does this count? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've been in a long-distance relationship to a man in Germany for a month, you know? We've all done that, haven't we? It didn't work out. Because of the distance?
Because he was German.
Because he was German. Fair fucking play, I guess. That seems really poignant at this moment in time, doesn't it? No, that's fair enough. Because you have to do things as well, don't you, in long-distance relationships to make them work that you might not necessarily normally do. Don't you? Yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you do. We're about to find out just how German he actually was. You have to do things, don't you? We had to do. Say it with me now. 3, 2, 1. Video sex. You really let me. She's like, oh yeah. So if you don't know, video sex, like if you haven't done it, it's a full-scale operation, isn't it? It's a full-scale production. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. It's a full-scale production, all right? I was everyone. I was the star, the camera person, the director, the producer. Luckily, I still have my mate there, Ricky, on the boom for sound. He's here tonight. He's recording the show. Ricky. In the end, I thought, I'll just come to your house. That's easier for me. You know, that is easier, isn't it? And, you know, we've got, like, my boyfriend's a good laugh. My boyfriend's good fun. My boyfriend's got a nickname for his penis. Sure he won't mind me telling you this. Anyone got a nickname for their penis? No? It's all right. I'll find you one in the show. I'll make that my mission. We'll find you one in the show tonight. My boyfriend calls his penis his old boy. Audible disgust. Brilliant. I think that's fun. It's like it's got a sort of wiser, older version of himself down here, you know, leading him through life. Wow, it's quite spiritual, isn't it, really? No? Okay. He calls it his old boy. There's no female equivalent of old boy. Is there? If he texts me and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm at home, I'm naked, I'm touching my wrinkled nana." That's the wrong vibe, isn't it? That's not right. But I thought he seems like good fun. Why not? And we've got things in common, me and my boyfriend. He's a comedian as well. And I think people get the wrong idea, right, when two comedians get together, because they say things to you like, "Oh, your house must be so full of laughter." Yeah. What house? Obviously, we don't have a house, but I thought, why not? Why not move? This guy seems like a laugh. He's good fun. And of course, I did. I moved up here and we moved in. And of course, there are things that are going to come up where different people from different places, we've got different ideas about things, you know. We like different activities. We don't agree on what the best baked good is, you know. We disagree on what kind of glasses make someone look like a paedophile. We think pedo glasses are different glasses, guys. That's not good. The bad news for you is the pedos are wearing the wrong glasses up here, you know? That's not good, is it? Like, I mean, there's one thing that we agree on there, and that is all pedophiles have bad eyesight. That's actually that's a nationwide thing, you know? That's Land's End to John O'Groats. That's what happens when you spend too much time on computer. But... So I think paedophile glasses to me, I'm just checking I'm not going to upset anyone. You're fine. To me, we're all legal in this room. To me, paedophile glasses are like, you know the Jeffrey Dahmer, like the wired bridge, is Mark Jennings here? The paedophile glasses are the bridge Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, yeah, thank you. That's yeah. And like, but my boyfriend thinks that like little round glasses. He thinks that like he just thinks that small round. He thinks that my glasses are pedo glasses. What? Wrong. When he told me that, I was so confused. When he said I had pedo glasses, I thought he meant I could see paedophiles. I think I just got the blue light filter. I don't think I got that one. That's awful, isn't it? Like, imagine moving 600 miles for the love of your life. You put your glasses on in front of that person for the first time, which, by the way, is a vulnerable moment, changes how you look, right? Got quite a lot of glasses wearers in the house tonight. Got nothing to say on that. It changes how you look. You're putting your glasses on in front of them for the first time. There you go. Oh, no. You look up into the eyes of your lover, and they just go, pedo. Like, that's horrible, isn't it? That's immature. Of course it caused a big argument. Of course that's not nice, you know. But to be honest, there were other things that I was more worried about, if you can believe it. Like, I'm moving in with this guy. I don't really know him. Is he going to be clean? Is he going? I asked him. Of course, I asked him before. I said, "Oh, you know, are you going to be clean?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm so clean, babe. I swear, I am clean." It was like talking to Pete Doherty in 2010. I was like, "Yeah, I'm sure you are." And we moved into this tiny little one-bedroom flat in Glasgow in the West End, and he wasn't clean. He wasn't clean, you know. And I thought, I've got to do something about this because I need to set a precedent, you know. So I found this article on something called the mental load. Have you heard that term? Yeah, a couple of them. Yeah, one of the men went, yes. So well trained. If you don't know, the mental load is the idea. It's the idea that regardless of the split of physical labour within the household, that the running of the household is a full-time job within itself, right? It's usually done by the woman of the house. It's done up there, and it goes completely uncredited, right? And I saw that article, and I thought, great, I'm going to send that to my boyfriend. So I did. And he genuinely replied with, "That looks great, babe." Remind me to read that later. And I just thought, I don't know if I've made the right decision here. I think this might have been a terrible mistake. And you don't want to make the wrong decision with a partner, do you? You don't want to make the wrong decision when it comes to a partner because you don't know how long that person's going to be in your life for. You don't. I still have to see my ex-boyfriend because we co-parent a dog. Not a joke, just my life, but thank you. The dog's called Sophie Ellis Barkster. Why didn't the mature relationship last? I don't know. So I have to see him periodically to get the dog. The last time I saw him, it had been a while, and it's just so awkward because we don't need to be in each other's lives. And it's like, well, what do you say? You know, he just saw me and he looked at me and he went, oh, your hair looks different. I was like, thank you. And then he went, yeah, you look like Snape. So obviously I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, oh, Professor Snape. I was like, yeah, I know what Snape we're talking about. That's not the problem here. Do you know what the worst thing is? The worst thing is my ex-boyfriend's bald, you know? Why don't you back off? Leave me alone, you little dobby fuck, you know? There's a name for your penis if you want it. She laughed too hard at that. You can have that. Take that home with you. That's lovely. So I had to see him. I had to see him to get the dog, and it's just it was awful. I had to go back to the house that we used to live in together. Yeah, that's right. I let him keep the house that he bought. And do you know what? I worked so hard to make that place a beautiful place to live. I really did. I put everything into it. Like I did so much DIY, plastering, painting. I get there. And he's ruined it on purpose to get at me. He's ruined it on purpose. Everything that we'd agreed when we were together not to have in the flat, there it is. Anime posters, Toby jugs, his mum. We said no. And there was one thing that he really wanted when we were together. He really wanted in the flat. He wanted a whiteboard in the flat. Very tense in here now. Anyone got a whiteboard in their flat? Not a single person. Or they're just shitting themselves. No one's got a whiteboard in their flat? No. Okay. Okay, it would be you, poor thing. Not my choice. Not your choice. Okay, you've gone up again. Nice. It doesn't even matter that you're from Aberdeen anymore. So where in the house is the whiteboard? In your husband's office, yeah, and it'll fucking stay there as well, won't it? Disgusting. But I think that's fair enough. I think in the office, okay, fair. My ex-boyfriend wanted a whiteboard in the bedroom. Next to the bed. Sorry, is that not the most disgusting thing you've ever heard? Why can't we just have a live, laugh, love sign like everyone else, you know? I don't know if you've ever seen live, laugh, love written on a whiteboard. But it's cold. It's less like a jolly mantra and more like a threat from HR, you know? I don't want it. I don't want to live like that. And I get into the flat, and guess what he's got? Yeah, he's got the whiteboard. And it's fucking massive as well. It's right next to the bed, like from the floor to the ceiling. And it's got brand new writing on it. And it's clearly been written just for me so that I can see how great his life is going now that I'm no longer in it. And it just says 50 sit-ups. 50 pull-ups. Reply to Hinge messages. I mean, it may as well have said pick up Ferrari from garage. You know what I mean? But I know him, don't I? I know him, so I know what it really says. What it really says is 2 sit-ups, smoke a joint, have a wank over Alan Rickman. He plays Snape. Sorry, Professor Snape. But I was really glad in a way that I had that experience because what it made me realise is that, you know, how much better things are with my new boyfriend and how much better suited we are to each other. And that made me feel great. But I clearly wasn't feeling good about this big move and this big decision. And me and my boyfriend could both see that. And the reason for that is in this new tiny one-bed flat that we're in, the floor is just covered in clothes, right? I've had a bit of an identity crisis and I've bought all these clothes from Vinted. Have we got any Vinted users in? Oh, yeah, is that one of mine? Yeah, nice. Well, if you don't know Vinted, it's an app where you can sell and buy clothes from some of the most mentally unhinged people in the country who think that anything is packaging. So we're not well on there, guys. I'm sorry. We're not doing okay. I once had a pair of sunglasses delivered to me in a Hovis bread bag. Can you imagine the state of that woman's head? She's not well, is she, you know? Oh, God, come on, Sharon. These have got to be sent today. You can do it. Just 8 more slices of bread. Come on. Get it down. Don't think about the ducks. We're not okay. And you know, my boyfriend's looking at all these clothes all over the floor, and he's like, well, who's the messy one now? Yeah. And I'm like, actually, you're going to feel very silly when I sell all of this and make £7, okay? You're going to feel pretty stupid then, you know? And he was, you know, he didn't sign up for that. He didn't sign up for a woman having a breakdown, you know? And he's trying his best to sort of keep it light. He's doing fun things, you know? For Valentine's Day, he bought me a fun little present. He got me a love egg. Oh, okay. It's a bit of resistance. Do you know what it is? It's like a little vibrating egg like that, and it goes... up your wrinkled nana. The egg goes up there, and then you're supposed to be, I don't know, some sort of sexy chicken. And what happens is your partner's got like the remote, right, and they're supposed to be able to control it. But this one wasn't very good, I don't feel. I mean, he looked ridiculous, like a teacher in the school hall trying to get the projector screen to come down. Like it wasn't great. And eventually he just said, oh, you know, it is quite a cheap one. I said, yeah, it's clearly not a high-end piece of tech, this, is it? You know, it's much more like a fanny Tamagotchi. That's what you've got me. Fanny Tamaguchi, if you will. And the plan was, thank you. The plan was like, oh, we'll put the egg in and then we'll go out dancing and it'll be fun, you know, it'll lift the mood. And I was like, yeah, great. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't sound like a good idea, does it? Yeah, I thought it sounded really fun. So we did. We went out dancing. Like, oh, great. But obviously the thing's rubbish, so it dies within like 2 minutes of being there. But I look at him and he's having so much fun. He's unlocking all the cars on the street, do you know what I mean? Like I think I can't ruin it for him. Look at him. I'll just pretend it's still working. Like, yeah. I like one of those things outside the car dealership. Like, let's go. And then I started to panic because I knew it was cheap. I was like, oh God, could it like spark inside me? Is that a possibility? I don't know if you've ever been out and a song's come on and you thought, this song's about me. But that's how I felt when Danger, Danger, High Voltage came on. Oh God, I could be in serious trouble here, you know. But what are you supposed to do? Because there's no good moment then to just be like, oh, sorry, I need to... Do you know what I mean? You can't just be like, oh, 1 second, I just need to sort of... Like, you know, there's no good time, is there? There's no good time. And that's why it's still up there. If you want to know what it's like, by the way, as an experience, the egg thing, I'd say it's fine. It's fine, you know. It's better than being fingered as a teenager, but not as good as scrolling on your phone. Because that's the best, isn't it? You know? How's it going to beat that? And yeah, it's great. I mean, it's great getting into a new long-term relationship, isn't it? It's really exciting and it's a lovely, lovely time. But of course, things come up, don't they, that from other relationships that you still don't like, you know? Like, you know, I still don't like splitting the groceries. I don't really like that because I never eat as much as them and I'm getting ripped off here. I still don't like that. I still don't like getting into a routine in a relationship because, you know, it might ruin it. It might ruin the fun. I still don't like the taste of cum. It's not very nice, is it? It's not very nice and nobody's talking about it, are they? So we're going to talk about it now. I just think it's optional and I don't want it, you know? I think it's like, you know, I do understand it. It's like when a dog's kissing you and it accidentally puts its tongue in your mouth. You're like, I appreciate the gesture, but given the option, it wouldn't be in there, you know? I just think lovely men are giving it to you like... But no, it's not a yummy, yummy snack, you know? Okay, let's just think about this logically, okay? Some of you aren't enjoying this bit. let's just think about this logically. Food has evolved over thousands and thousands of years. Cum has stayed the same, okay? And I can order any cuisine from around the world, and I can have that delivered to my door in 20 minutes. Why would I have cum in my mouth? Like some sort of medieval peasant. I've got an Uber Eats account. You don't know who you're dealing with. I'm evolved, you know? Hey, look, maybe I'm the problem here. I'm not. You think I am, huh? But hey, look, maybe we need to do a bit more for cum, actually. You know, maybe we need to give cum a bit of a rebranding. No? Come on, I want to see more chefs working with cum, you know? Gino DeCampo, what's he up to? I want to see a new version of Come Dine With Me. They won't even have to change the name, that's genius. Lost a lot of men in the audience at this point. Do you know what? Every time I do this bit, there's always a man sat in the audience and he's got his arms folded like this. Yeah, keep them folded. I don't give a fuck. He's got his arms folded like this. And I'll tell you what he's thinking. He's thinking, I reckon mine's all right. It wasn't the cum that was the problem. Cum wasn't the problem. It was me. I was lonely. I was really lonely. I had no one to talk to. I moved to a new city. I don't know how to go and make a friend. How are you supposed to make a friend? That's great. I needed someone to talk to. So I downloaded an app called Bumble BFF. If you don't know it, it's like Bumble, the dating app, but they do like a friends version. Yeah, but the problem is they just pull all of the pictures from the dating app, so it still just looks like everyone's trying to fuck. And it's a horrible vibe. I was on there like a straight guy. I couldn't help it. I was like, oh, Jessica's got a nice ass. Maybe we could go for coffee. I'd meet up with her for sure. And, you know, you'd feel like, oh, if you meet a stranger to be a friend, it doesn't really matter. You know, it's low stakes because, you know, if they don't like you, it's not because of the way that you look. It's not the way you look they hate. It's just your whole personality, you know, and that's fine, isn't it? No, it's really terrifying. I was talking to this girl on there. You know, we were getting on quite well. She had a dog as well. I thought, great, we can meet up. We'll walk our dogs in the park. And we arranged to meet. And I was quite nervous, to be honest with you. Like, I've never done something like that before. And on the day we're meeting, I get up early, I get ready. And just as I'm about to leave the house, she sends me a voice note. And she says, I'm really sorry. I can't meet you today. Because I've got to have an emergency operation. Yeah, and this is the only day that they could do. And I said, that's absolutely fine. No problem. I hope it goes well. You know, I left it a week. Hey, hope the op went well. Let me know if you want to hang out. No reply. Left it a few more weeks. Hey, I'm going to walk the dog today. Let me know if you want to join. Hope the op went well. Nothing. To this day, nothing. Yeah. And I just really hope deep down from the bottom of my heart that she's dead. I'd rather be haunted than ghosted. Do you know what I mean? Don't worry, she's going to have a fantastic time in the afterlife. I gave her my brother's number. He knows what's up. And I thought, I've got no one to talk to. Like, my boyfriend would already lived up here. He's got all of his life set out, all of his friends. And I started to really miss my life back at home. And I started to worry, what's going to happen to me? You know, I thought, what I need to do is I'll learn to drive. And that way, if I feel like I want to go home, people laughing because I can't drive. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I thought, I'll learn to drive, and that way, if I want to go home, I'll just drive home. There you go. That's job done, isn't it? Sorted. So I found a driving instructor. Oh, God, I made a terrible decision with the driving instructor. This guy was absolutely useless. His car wasn't even suitable for driving lessons. It was a Hummer. Not the brand, it stank. He was just a really, we didn't get on. I knew that he didn't like me. How do you know a Glaswegian man doesn't like you? He'll ask if you're a vegetarian. That's what he did as soon as I got in the car. Are you a vegetarian? I don't know, why am I driving like one? did not get on. And one of the problems was I couldn't understand him. I'll be honest, I couldn't understand him. I could understand everyone else in this city, but I could not understand this guy who was just like so mumbly and sweary at times. And it's embarrassing for me to ask. And again, so I just, when he would tell me to do stuff, I like, yeah. God, I hope he said reverse off the key onto this moving ferry. Because that's what I'm about to do. And it was awful. The whole thing was awful. I realised what happened in retrospect. At one point, he asked if I was deaf. Because I didn't hear, I just went... And then I wondered, why is he shouting at me? He's shouting at me now. He won't stop shouting. He wouldn't give me any advice. He wasn't good for advice. I was really struggling with the theory test. You know the hazard perception test where they sort of come out at you? I said, I'm really struggling with this. He said, don't worry. I've got some really good advice for the hazard perception test. He said, what you need to do when you're doing the hazard perception test is you need to pretend that you're the one driving the car. I said, oh, thanks, Alan, mate, because I was thinking I was a little bike pulling out from the left. So that's great. Thank you so much. I hope you copyright that, you fucking mug. I hate you, Alan. Leave that in. The final straw was he farted in the car. He didn't crank the window. Do you know what he did? He just did a little laugh to himself. Yeah, because he thought, well, she can't hear. May as well enjoy it, you know? And I'm telling you right now, the fart was one of the maddest sounds I've ever heard. My genuine thought was, did he just fart in his own accent? I didn't even know you could do that, man. That's crazy. Fair play. So I still can't drive. And I just felt like everything I was trying really hard to assimilate into my new life, and everything I was trying was going wrong. You know, it wasn't working out. At a certain point, you just have to go, I don't think this is working. I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I ended up ringing Rachel for some advice. Yeah. You've met her. Desperate. I ended up ringing Rachel, and Rachel said to me, you know, Tamsyn, you have to remember, you actually don't know each other that well. She said, there's probably no trust there. You need to get to know each other. She said, people are very complicated. You know, people are layered. They're like onions. That doesn't make any sense, does it? No, because every layer of an onion's just onion. You're not peeling back an onion. You're like, onion. Fair play marshmallow. Yeah, that is. That's different. That's terrible advice, Rachel. She said, okay, what you should do, she said, is you should think back to a time where you were single, where you had a horrible time, and that will make you realise, oh no, I really like this guy actually, and I do really want this to work. I was like, right, okay. So I remembered a time. I had a one-night stand once. Thank you. I don't want to say the position because I'm a dog owner, and I think it's disrespectful. But it's the one where, yeah, you force the dog to watch you. Only a joke. Right, so he's here, right? This guy. Why have I lost you? You know where he was, right? Some of you do. Some of you wishing you were dead. He's here, right? And I made the mistake of, I turned back to look at him, and it was really awkward. We caught eyes. Neither of us knew what to do. He clearly didn't know what to do, because what he did was this. Like he'd just seen an elderly neighbour in a shop, you know. I mean, it could have been worse, couldn't it? I suppose I could have turned back, he could have just been on his phone, you know. Candy Crush at that hour would have felt pretty demoralising, you know. Also, I feel like this. That's too informal, you actually don't know me. Like, lean forward and shake my hand like a man, you know. Let's get the proceedings off to a good start. And Rachel was like, oh, do you feel better now that you've remembered that? I was like, no, not really. Now every time someone waves, I'm just right back there, aren't I, you know? Right back in that car park. Well done, you've taken that well. And Rachel sort of said to me, look, Tamsyn, I don't think it's going that well for you. She said, you know, we've had a chat, all of us. I was like, oh, it was so nice of the coven to gather on my behalf. What an honour. And she said, I just think you're really struggling up there. and you don't want to admit it. And she said, I'm not going to tell you, we're not going to tell you to come home. We're not going to ask you to come home, but I just want you to do one thing for me, okay? I just want you to go and speak to a professional. And I was like, okay, I agree. Fair enough, I will. So I booked myself in to see a psychic. I'm from Cornwall, my best friend's a witch, what do you expect? Put myself in to see a psychic. I went on the website of this woman called Elaine. Elaine really wants you to do an online booking. She really doesn't want to leave the house, this woman. She was like, since the pandemic, I can now do online readings. I'm like, oh, wow, that's so great that during COVID, the spirits also jumped online, isn't it? That's how convenient. And I'm not doing an online reading. No way. I've got a slow internet connection. Do you know what I mean? If she's like this, how do I know if she's buffering or just possessed? There's no way to know, is there? Elaine? Oh, sorry, I just had the egg in. No. I wanted to meet this psychic, so I thought she can just look into the future and she can just tell me if I've made the right decision or not, job done. I'm going to go see her in person. So I did. This is Elaine.
I'm Elaine. Nice to meet you, Tamsyn. So I will explain to you how I work, then we'll crack on. Feel free to record, write down. I'm quite easy, right? Okay, because once I start the chat, I can go.
Right, okay.
I've got no problem with whatever you want to dance the tables, within reason, darling. That's totally fine. So, I was actually going for a show last night.
Oh, wow. I don't know if you've ever had your fortune told to you by a woman with a strong Glaswegian accent and a hacking cough, but it doesn't bode well, Also, when she said, feel free to record, what I heard was, feel free to put this in your special. Did you hear the bit at the end where she was like, I was actually doing a big show last night? Yeah. What you don't want to hear as a comedian is that your psychic is playing bigger gigs than you are. There's a list of integrity in this industry, do you know what I mean? And it goes like this: comedian, character comedian, musical comedian, improv, sketch, clown, magician, psychic, TikTok comedian. That is... Fuck 'em. But I knew I was having a hard time because I didn't think that. What I thought was, she's doing big shows. Maybe I could open for her, Maybe me, her, and the dead girl from Bumble BFF could do like a mixed bill. We'll get my brother's ghost girlfriend to host it, That sounds banging. And Elaine gets stuck straight into my predicament. She gets stuck straight into my relationship, And I wanted to know if I'd made the right decision. That's why I went to see her. Elaine did not think I'd made the right decision. Elaine thought I'd made a terrible mistake. In fact, she had some pretty horrible things to say about my boyfriend. And I took it all in. I took it all in. I thought, wow, yeah, she's got a very good perspective on things, actually, Elaine. She's revealing the truth to me. And it's not good. It is not good. And I left and I just went out into the waiting room and I just felt like, oh my gosh, what have I been thinking? Of course this wasn't going to work. What a stupid thing to go and do, And I felt really embarrassed because the truth is I've got a lot of freedom in my life to make decisions in a way that the women around me just don't really have, my grandma seemed stuck in a marriage that she didn't enjoy being in, and she seemed really resentful at the choices having children had taken away from her. Even my mum, she doesn't get to make any decisions in her life at all just because of who she is, because of her disability. And even Rachel had her decisions taken away from her and her choices taken away from her when a guy who played the spoons climbed out of her skylight, And I just felt pretty stupid, to be honest. I was like, well, what have I done with my autonomy, I've moved to Scotland to shag my cousin and get my vagina electrocuted. Doesn't feel great, doesn't feel like a smart thing to have done. And I just sat in the waiting room. I didn't really know what to do from where I was at. I just sort of listened to Elaine through the walls. wondering if I should call an ambulance. And as I'm sat there, this other girl comes into the waiting room. You know, she's clearly there to see Elaine. My age, my sort of creed, you know, Lucy and Yak dungarees. And she sees that I'm upset and she said, have you been in to see Elaine? I said, yeah. She said, well, what happened? I said, I wanted to know if... I've made a huge change in my life. I moved up here to be with a guy and I wanted to know if it was the right thing to do. And Elaine said, it's not. And she said, well, what did she say about your boyfriend? I said, well, she said that what I didn't realise is my boyfriend's actually a very cagey and secretive person and that I should be wary of that. But that does seem quite a weird way to describe a man with 3 podcasts. She said that one day my boyfriend was going to do something that would really upset me and that would be the end of it. But that is quite hard to imagine because there really isn't enough room for a whiteboard in our flat. And she said that ultimately it isn't going to work out between me and my boyfriend because we disagree on too many things. But the truth is that there's only really one thing that we disagree on, I said to her, and that is, paedophiles. We think that they wear different kinds of glasses. And she went, do you mean like little round glasses? And I was like, no, not those glasses. They're actually my glasses. I said, sorry, I'm just really upset. And she said, well, it doesn't seem like you think that you've made the wrong decision from what you're saying. Otherwise, why would you be this sad about it? And I was like, yeah, no, I guess that is actually quite a fair point now that you mention it. And she said, to be honest, I don't know if Elaine's any good at her job. And I was like, oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I think I've just been scammed. Complete waste of 40 quid now that I think about it. Quite cheap. And she said, yeah, I think if that's the case, I don't really want my head messed with. She said, I don't think I'm going to bother. And I was like, actually, now that I've come out, I don't think you should. I don't think you should go in there. And she was like, I won't. And I was like, okay. So what are you doing now then? I said, do you want to get a coffee? And she said, yeah, I'd love to. But unfortunately, I've got to have an emergency operation. And this is the only day that they could do. I said, that's absolutely fine. You wouldn't believe how often that happens to me. Good luck with it, you know. I'll talk to my brother. And, you know, things are going really well. Things are going great between me and my boyfriend, and it's all worked out okay. And, you know, big decisions are really difficult. Of course they are, but you do have to see them through. And, like, of course, they might not turn out exactly how you'd imagine, but they also might turn out better. There might be better things, you know? Like, I really wanted to have merch for this recording, but I couldn't afford it. And that is why I will be selling all the clothes I bought from Vinted at the end of the show. So please do look out for that. Guys, you have been so lovely. Thank you so much for being here and showing up. I've been Tamsyn Kelly. Thanks so much. Good night.
Hello, I'm Tamsyn's boyfriend, and I am real.
Maybe just say how you think the gig, how you think the gig's gone.
I'm sure you probably lost them a wee bit of the pedo stuff.
What do you mean? Do you maybe want to just, like, tell them you love me or something? Because I moved up to Scotland and that, so...
Well, I need to take the dog out, so maybe I'll have to.